Living in an area surrounded by a forest in a wild nature area of eastern Iowa gives you the opportunity to observe, enjoy, and film a lot of different wildlife. I have found a very nice way to photograph and film the beautiful woodpeckers in this area. Here are a few examples obtained with my setup. The setup is a PVC feeding container with a feeding tube that goes through a hole drilled in a short tree trunk. The food I use is round pellets that readily rolls down into the feeding tube. The end of the feeding tube has a brass fitting with a hole diameter that prevents pellets from falling out, but big enough for access to the food. The lock can be rotated to allow various shooting angles and backgrounds when photographing or filming a feeding woodpecker. Here are the components that you can find in any decent hardware store. I like the bird feeder for several reasons. The feeding woodpecker will be in an exact position, allowing easy focus and exposure. You can have a simple, stable and fixed tripod shooting, which is very important when shooting with a long focal length. When properly zoomed in, you get naturally looking shots that do not show the bird feeder, only the woodpecker pecking on the tree trunk. You can have a comfortable seating while shooting and perhaps enjoying your morning coffee while doing so. You have easy all-year access for refilling of the feeder. It did not take long for the woodpeckers to discover and use the feeder, so you quickly get a lot of enjoyment from different woodpeckers.